Okay guys, we're going to do a little Maiden of the JJRC JJPRO P200. Not going to go too crazy today. Got some sort of guest PIDs in there, so I'm not sure what to expect. See how it flies. So just a couple of things to note during this flight, and I just want to share things I've noticed. Overall the flight characteristics are pretty good. It flies well. Needs a little bit of tuning. It's a little, maybe I could tweak the gains a little bit, but overall I'm pretty happy with the controllability. It does what I want it to do. The power is pretty good, but I was kind of expecting a little bit more from the red bottoms, and I think it has a lot to do with the propellers being two-bladed, and I'm not really liking the props that much, the way they sound and the power that they're producing. And I'll also at the end here, I end up ditching it in the grass and end up basically breaking a propeller from just a really minorly hard landing. So I'll definitely be trying out some three-bladed propellers in a future flight. As for the FPV system, the video transmitter seems decent. I'm not getting a lot of breakups. However, there's something going on with the video feed, and I don't know if you've noticed it during the flight here. There's a lot of these sort of like wavy lines in the video. It kind of looks like jello, and it's not jello. It's actually much worse in the goggles than it came out in the recording, and usually it's the other way around, and the recording is like worse than what's in the goggles. So it's definitely not jello. It's actually video noise, because there's no power filtering going from the PDB to the video transmitter. Or the power filtering that the video transmitter is doing is not enough to reduce the noise coming from the ESCs and the motors. So that's what you see a little bit, sort of like this ghosting jello kind of effect in the camera. It's not jello. It's actually video noise coming through from the PDB to the video transmitter and the camera. I would recommend looking into perhaps adding an LC filter somewhere in there to between the PDB and the video transmitter to filter the noise. I'll probably do that maybe for a future video. I'll install something and show you guys. Let me know in the comments below if you're interested in that. The camera is okay. It's a CMOS camera, so the color reproduction is a little bit off. The wide dynamic range isn't that great. But the thing that I really don't like about this camera is that the field of view is extremely narrow. And I've been flying a lot of my quads with the GoPro lens, which gives about 120 to 130 degrees field of view. And this is more like 85 to 90. And it affected my landing, which you'll see at the end, where I couldn't see the ground and ended up bouncing off the ground and then ended up breaking a propeller. So I might see if adding a GoPro lens to this camera will make a difference or not. If you guys are interested in that, also let me know in the comments below, and I could do that modification. Okay guys, so it flew pretty good. Nothing too crazy was going on there. I'm in a small spot, so can't really go full throttle, but I tried to land over here on the grass, and the camera tilt is pretty high and the field of view is pretty narrow, and I misjudged. I couldn't see the ground coming in as I leveled off, and I ended up bouncing off the ground and bent this prop right here pretty bad. Probably can't fly this again. I don't think these props are all that great. They seem to, I didn't really hit the ground that hard. I was going really slow and it just bent. So I don't think these are Dell props at all. Anyway,